Hello, YouTube and Apple Podcasts. My name is Full Q Developer, and this is my live stream that I usually do. But before anyone signs on, I guess it's just us, YouTube and Apple Podcasts. So I wanted to say a few things. Thanks so much for following along and subscribing and all that jazz. I really appreciate it. I had been doing this kind of as a podcast, uh, but I have something already that that needs my attention. My Subway app. My Subway app needs my attention. It needs more features. It needs to be better. I feel like that's my current goal. I've gone through a lot of twists and turns over the past few years, and I feel like this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the reading as usual, I guess. Just not with the all the fanfare. I finally gave myself a day off yesterday. Oh, and that was that was so nice. It was so nice to have a day off. Yeah, so we'll be working on underway, but I need to update the stream info. Suppose I messed that up. Stream manager. Because yeah, during the week, I do the work with me streams, and that's a ton of fun just seeing everybody. Working on my Subway app for NYC. And yeah, that's more of a travel, that's more of an outdoors thing. And today we're doing software development. So let's go ahead and set the category. And then let's toot it out, I suppose. Whew, bit of a late start today, but that is a-okay. Oh man, what a year, what a season, what a life. Okay, let's see, what to-dos are we to-doing today? Got the old to-dos here. Oh, I do want to redraw the colors. I'm not sure if that's going to be interesting to watch or not, but that's, I guess you get to see it all. Also, maybe we'll do... Yeah, I mean, let's just start with with where we landed. Um, so here is the app. All of my code for it. So we have the assets down over here. There's my multicolor thing. I set the fill programmatically. I have a stencil, but I don't like the colors. I guess it turns out we only need so many. Like we only need the big one, the 1024 version, and then we're going to be a-okay. Let's just go onto the simulator. let's go ahead and build, get the simulator going. How's everybody doing today? Is the noise coming through? I think it is. Looks like it is. Maybe the music's a little loud. Let's pull the music down a little bit. Installing on the simulator. My mic got caught on my coffee cup. So I guess my motivation for recoloring these is the colors that the MTA says these are don't seem to be the actual real colors. Like they do publish the hex codes for these icons. So we're just gonna kind of confirm that they all line up. Yes, you can see they're filled in here, different hex codes. I've written so much code for this app. Every day I say I'm gonna announce the stream a little better, and then the day comes and I'm like running behind. This thing come up. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if I zoom in and I get out color sync. So red is 204. Oh, I guess this is native values. So which one are we supposed to look at? sRGB, generic RGB, 210, 3750 versus. Yeah, it is like slightly different depending on which meter we use. Versus, let's look at the red one. Yeah, this is 219. It's just like such a brighter red. Oh, maybe this thing needs a little bit of padding. That's like right up to the walls there. Oh, we have settings up here already. Cool. Let's see. So how do I want to do this? I could do this programmatically like I had been doing, putting in new values. I could do it each one kind of manually, like create, what is this, like 12 different images and export them all individually. And what else could I do? So I could write down these ideas. So I guess we could write our goal is match alternate icon colors, alternate icon colors to the colors of the map, not the stated colors. How? Use color sync. So that'll give us the values, and then how do we want to redraw it? Guess it's like another kind of how section. Redraw programmatically. Redraw using a drawing program. And if we do redraw programmatically, we only need the 1024. We can also write directly to the path where they are. I guess I'm kind of leaning towards programmatically because I do want to write some code, make this a little bit more codey. On the flip side, yeah, I don't really want to deal with the full images. Yeah, I think let's just code it. I'm using shell out here. Man, this code is so old. That's hilarious. Swift 5.3. And this should run on my Mac, not on the phone. And we're on Sonoma, which is 14. And we can use sh instead of shell out. And what's the latest version of that? Although we might not need it. 1.3. Not sure what's trying to connect to my watch. Oh, is stencil like not a thing anymore? Does this still exist? What's it having trouble with? I guess let's look at the error. Resolve package versions. I love this album so much. So, what happened? Are we building? We have a little error. Did I spell my name wrong? SH, here it is. 1.3.0. Maybe rainbow is out of date? Is that what it was saying? Rainbow 4 is out. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so that updated there. Still see this little error here. Oh, it wants this to say executable target. Can organize these a little bit. Okay. I think that's supposed to be a space. And we'll send the output to the terminal. Yeah, that looks so much nicer, I think. I bet these need some throws too. Yeah, see, it's all force trying. Okay, so how is this modeled? Do I have the colors somewhere here? I do. And the black really shouldn't be black. I believe it is all threes or are all twos? Let's see, let's search for it. See, this was the nice thing about having everything in the same repo. You can just, it's just all there. Yeah, so all twos. Is what we're using for Android. I'm surprised it didn't show up for iOS. Why is that? Let's see. Where is the iOS app? Yeah, so there's some colors, and these go into an asset catalog, I think. Colors. This says 1D. That's not right. Maybe it is 1D. I'll have to confirm with design later on the exact color. But for now, that is fine. Got all these things open. Let's clear this up for ease of looking at it. Okay. Okay, so ACE. Let's see, let's zoom on into the inside. Ooh, so this means we have to convert it to hex on our own. Ugh, that's annoying. Maybe there's a website that does it for free. Let's see. Hexadecimal converter. Enter decimal number is 3995,156. Do we have to do these all individually? Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. There's got to be a better way. I guess sitting down puts some glare on the screen. Let's see, is there how can I get a color picker? Which app has a color picker I can use to to do this conversion? Uh, decimal hex color converter. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So 39.95. $155. And let's see how far off that was. So 27 is a lot lighter. 5F. Yeah, it's like, it's just such a different color. See how should these be formatted? I guess like this is good. So we did ACE. Let's try the shuttle. So that's hundreds all the way across. What's 100 in hex? I don't remember off the top of my head. 64s. Okay, L is down here. And that's 139s across the board. What was it? Yeah, 139. Which I guess is 8B. So NQRW is this yellow. It does have that border on the outside. I wonder if I should include that border. Well, not for right now. Let's see. So 244, 210, 86. Copy that one in. Ooh, what is the foreground color for yellow? Is it going to be this outer color? Because we can use this W as inspiration. See, I guess like that's the most inner we can get. 26, 24, 25. Pretty close, but not quite. also want to rename these. We'll come back to that. Guess this is all like brainstorm stuff. I kind of want to keep the goal in view. Put the brainstorm stuff at the bottom just so that folks can somewhat follow along. And those sort of later tasks. I guess we should use the this thing. And the first thing is, I guess, match each color. Let's see, what's the smallest I can make this? Perfect. Yeah, we don't want to see all those ads. Put it like here, maybe. Okay, so yeah, I copied that in. So Staten Island Railroad is bottom left of the map. And this looks just like the ACE, right? 3995, 155. $39.95, $155. Oh, it's not actually the same as the ACE. It's very close, but it's slightly different. Oh my goodness. $39.95, $155. Oh, because I typed it in wrong. That's why. Yeah, it's the same color. Oh boy. So in the app, yeah, like this is, I think this is the color we want to use, not the actual color on the map for for the Staten Island Railway. So 303496. Hey, BitSpectre, so good to see you. How's it going out there? $96. Yeah, so the colors I had for my app icons don't match what the MTA says they are. So I'm using the colors from the map. I feel like that'll look better. I feel like they published some hex values to a website 100 years ago and never updated them. 131.64. 129. Yeah, it's going pretty well. It is just a little tedious, but there's not too many of them. Gotta put in the elbow grease to make it look good. Gotta painstake over every painstaking detail. 217, 127. Oh, this is... Oh, okay, I got myself mixed up. 217, 127. Okay, yeah, so these colors match, so perfect. 217, 127, 64. Then the G train. 133, 184. 85. So Jared on TikTok, Jared Transit Talks, had a really interesting theory about the colors. So see these two here at West 4th, the ACE and the BDFM lines. They're orange and blue. And these were the lines, I guess, in the history of the MTA, of the subway system. There was, of course, the three transit agencies prior, the IND, the Independent, the IRT, Interborough Rapid Transit, and the BMT, which I forget what it stands for. But I guess because these two were created by the city, they took the city flag colors, the blue and the orange, as you can see in the uniform colors for the New York Knicks, or the Long Islanders in hockey, or the Mets in baseball. And those are sort of, on the color wheel, those are opposites. And the IRT got green and red, which are also opposites on the color wheel. And then the other two for BMT, they got the yellow and purple, which are also across from each other on the color wheel. And then you have the G train, like, who knows exactly where that light green came from, but I guess they kind of ran out of colors. But I thought that was pretty interesting how each previous company that created these subway lines, their colors kind of went forward to the opposites on the color wheel. It's like such a good theory. I feel like it has to be what happened. Uh, 133, 184, 85. Oh, did I copy this one in already? I didn't copy it in. Okay. Do you use the subway? Yeah. Certainly not as much as I used to, as I work from home now. So it's not every day, several times a day, but a few times a month. Guess I'm using City Bike a lot more right now, the bike share, to get a little bit of extra exercise in. which I guess is perhaps the sunk cost fallacy isn't exactly the right thing, but I paid my subscription. What is it, $100 or $200 for the bike share? So yeah, I want to I want to get my money's worth. 151, 107. 47. Okay, just 2 more left. $204. 73, 71. Not 74. Oops, I copied into the wrong spot. We need to do the 456 now. 64, 144. I guess I'm bad at memorizing numbers. 144. Oh, I can, as soon as I get to the last one, I realize I can leave my mouse over there and still type over here. That would have saved so much time. Oh well, next time, I guess. Okay, so we measured and updated each color. So I do want to rename the app icons after the color because, as I was saying, these might change. And we have this new reverse one now. So we have blue, we have dark gray, we have light gray. Yeah, I guess let's call it regular gray. Blue and dark blue. Yeah, it's going to be blue and dark blue, green and light green. It's going to be gray and light gray, or is it going to be dark gray? This isn't that light. I think this one is dark gray. Shuttle is dark gray. Two hard things in computer science. One of them is naming things. Whoa. Why do I have two enums here? Oh, and my beautiful formatting got out of sync. Look at all that red. Yeah. That's how you know you're winning. Or something. Gotta have pretty looking code though. Yeah, I'm not sure what this enum here is for, because I feel like it's covered by color scheme. I'm going to try deleting it. I don't like it. So that's going to cause some compilation errors for sure. Guess this is part of trimming the extra code. Oh, I see. They were IDs. There were IDs for this thing. Well, I think I can try to use my my Swift macro here. Let's go over to my GitHub. GitHub.com/fullq. And where are my so many repos? What was it called? Static member iterable, I think. Yeah. Oh, it has 13 stars. That's cool. No, I want to copy the URL, add it to my package. And what's the range? It might just be 1.0. Let's confirm. Yep. Okay, so are you all resolved? So this I can say, oh no, do I have to add it to the target? Let's see how good are my docs. Yeah, so that's how we use it. Oh, I don't show the import statement. I should add that in. So this is going to be all static members, most likely. No such module. Okay, so what is it called then? Do I have to like add it as a plugin? Yeah, okay, that's the installation. I followed that. We're still getting must be enabled, trust and enable. Okay, that's making progress. Command B to command build it. Still getting this. Maybe I don't need to import it. Unknown attribute. So I think I do need to import it. Yeah, this doesn't have its name. Do we need like a name field on these things? That feels repetitive though. Like I just want this. Well, we can fix some of these other errors. Has no member raw value. I really don't want to add a name field. That's just, it's going to feel repetitive. Bitspector says, gotta run out and clean stalls and feed horses. Running way behind because I got the UTV stuck. Oh no. I got aggravated at winter. Oh man. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you get unstuck soon. Hey, Dragon Dust. Oh man, you have a tractor? That's cool. My granddad had a tractor, but I do not. 2 tractors. Living large and in charge. Or something like that. How have you been up to, Dragon Dust? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh no. Bitspector says, if by live in large you mean in loads of debt, then yeah. Oh no. Tractors cost lots of money, says Bitspector. I have no idea how much tractors cost. I don't really have room for one. Let's see. John Deere buy. Let's get a real tractor. No, not compact. Utility. Oh, 4-wheel drive. Yes, please. Find a dealer. Oh, I can't just buy it off the website? Offers and discounts. How was your coding stream today, my love? We bought a tractor. It was great. Yeah, no prices. Dragon Dust is working on new apps, trying out some A/B testing with my paywalls. Oh, cool. $2,000. That's like that's cheaper than a MacBook, or I guess it's like a MacBook Air. 40K. Wow. Bitspector says our newer big one is probably around 40K into it. Oh, I see. Here's the price. Maybe that's the delivery charge. Bitspector says the older one was probably only 16K because it's smaller. Oh, I see. Yeah, my options are $2,000. The base price is more than $500,000. Wow. Okay. Yeah, not gonna buy a tractor today. What's your new app, Dragon Dust? I guess having the name explicitly is fine because then we can like format it how we would want for a file name. Just it does feel repetitive, so BitSpectre says, then of course add the property, the barns, the house, the two UTVs, two trucks, two horse trailers, a hay trailer, and you can't forget the 15 minus 18 horses. Yeah, I think that's living large, right? Large animals and large trucks and large trailers. Well, I'm living small. I have none of those things. We have a they call it a granny cart is what we use. This is what we use for like laundry and shopping and stuff like that. BitSpectre says, yeah, large debt. Luckily, none of it is my name. Oh, congrats. Dragon Dust says, working on a CRM app at the moment, mostly because I need it by myself and hopefully other people need it too. Yeah, curious to hear what you come up with. I've almost started a CRM app myself many times. And I'm like, no, is this the app I'm building? No, I'm actually let's focus on the main app that has fans and has subscribers, and let's make more. BitSpectre says my large debt is Best Buy credit. All the hard drives. Are you using a Swift UI Dragon Dust? Okay, and we only need one size, so we can comment out all that stuff. BitSpectre says more like the MacBook, 2 iPhones, 2 Apple Watches, and accessories and whatnot. Nice. Yeah, I'm still on my first Apple Watch. It does what I need it to do. Dragon Dust says, yes, Swift UI and Swift Data. Oh, cool. But currently in the planning stage, no code yet. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we had a new person stop by the stream. Was it last week, last Sunday? And they were new to iOS. They were wanting to persist some data. And I thought maybe the easiest thing would be Swift Data because, I don't know, that's the new hotness. But he had a whole lot of trouble getting it set up. I haven't yet tried out Swift Data. As everyone knows, I'm a GRDB fan when it comes to SQLite wrappers on iOS. Almost no code. So I don't know what he bumped into, but he was having some trouble there. It kind of sounded like it was like Swift UI right when it came out. Just Swift Data just wasn't quite ready yet, especially for someone new to databases. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. BitSpectre says, when M1 Pro came out, I went ham on buying Apple stuff. Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the M1 chip. That's still what I'm using. Maybe you buy the M4 or M5, it'll be time to upgrade, but so far it's still feeling pretty good. Dragon Dust says it is pretty simple. Right on. BitSpectre says gonna work and pop back in when I can. Cool. Right, so we updated all the colors. We renamed the app icons, basically trimmed the extra code. So now I think we generate them and make sure it looks okay. And perhaps delete the old ones. So let's go ahead and run it. Swift run. Dragon Dust says, what are you currently working on? New features? So kind of, I guess it's cleaning up a new feature. I wanted to offer custom app icons based on, the colors of the subway badges. And the colors that I gave the colors that I'm using just don't look right. They were the ones published by the MTA as like, these are the hex numbers for our badges. But if you look at the map, it's totally not. So we got out the digital color meter, and we put in some new colors. And so these are all generated. And I have a little SPM app to generate them. And yeah, so we're gonna put them in and see that they look a little bit better. So I guess we're working on polishing. As you can see, the feature is here. Oh, you're using the green app icon now. And if we go to the home screen, you can see it's changed to the green one now. Oh, nice. Is it open source? No, this is my main side project. It's not open source. I do have a bunch of open source projects and stuff, but not the main app. Yeah, we have a bunch of folks that are really excited about the app, and I'm carving out time out of my schedule to devote more time to it, to keep pushing on what's working. As you know from the name, full queue developer, I've got a full queue of ideas for things to build. But also, I don't want to neglect the stuff that is going well. So did it run? Okay, so it did run. Let's see, what did it show? The icon generation thing, it's just a little project inside of my larger project. So this is I guess they call it a mono repo, where everything's all in one repo. You can see I have the web app, the website in here, my Vapor backend apps, some core libraries, the iOS app, my databases, and the Android app. So now over here in the assets, I have this little app icon thing where I have a stencil for, I guess, this language MVG, which is what ImageMagick uses to, I guess you can program a picture. I guess I could have done this with core graphics or something like that. If I were to rebuild it, I would probably do it in core graphics. But this code is kind of already here that I wrote like many, many years ago, just never added the icons to the app. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, so I was running this and I wanted to see what got rendered. Yeah, so we have the new MVGs and we have new app icons. These look a little bit better, I want to say. Oh, especially this one. This one looks gorgeous. So I guess we need to, so we generated them. We need to add them to the app. So this is Xcode for that little generator project. Here's Xcode for the main project. And if I go to this is like the standard one. Where is the where are my assets? Oh, there you go. Inside of images. Okay. And then where does this actually live? Show in Finder. Where is the Finder? And if we go to as columns. Okay, so it did get copied in. Perfect. Okay, so we'll put, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess we'll open this show in Finder. So I'll put these images here. We'll put Xcode here. Okay, so blue dark. Guess I called it dark blue, tomato, potato, whatever. Replace. So now if I show in Finder, cool, it did overwrite. Blue. And I can compare this to the blue. Let's get out the color meter again. 39.95, 155. Ooh, it's slightly different blue. It's because I use native values instead of generic RGB. $976, $142. That's a much different number. 31. Well, it is closer. I think it does look better. 31, 31. Yeah, those are the same. This is not the same. This is Niner. So does this mean I need to like redo the colors again? How do I know which one I'm supposed to use between all of these? Yeah. Adobe RGB is, again, way different color. -0? How did you get -0? What if we went directly off the PDF instead of through the simulator? Let's see, where's the map? The map is also over here in the app icons. Zero. Generic says 0. sRGB is 097, 076. What does clipped mean? I guess native values is, let's see, is there help? What does this thing do? Like, how do I know which one I'm supposed to use? To change the format of the display and color values, choose view display values. Oh, I can do them as hexadecimal. Well, that's that's way easier. So I guess I should use the image magic color space. Image magic color space. See, at this point, I'm like almost just reprogramming this thing. Dragon Dice says, don't they have official color somewhere? They do. They look wrong. That's kind of the whole reason why I'm doing this. They do not match with what's on the map visually. What is sRGB? So I guess I'm kind of on a little deep dive on like what are these things? sRGB is from HP and Microsoft. How does it compare to the other color spaces? sRGB versus Adobe RGB. Oh, someone's already looking out for this. Note especially dead reds and violets. Oh, okay. I can see the difference here, especially when they call it out like that. Adobe is irrelevant for real photography. Okay. sRGB is the world's default color space. Yeah, I guess I had it in native. I didn't have it in sRGB. Yeah, let's redo these. Head back over to Xcode. Did I minimize it? I did. Okay, so we have the map. We have our, I guess we're going to redo the colors and regenerate them. I guess we don't need the brainstorm anymore. Just delete all that. And then let's get out the color sync tool again. maybe make this so many windows open. Let's see, minimize you, keep you open, minimize you, and minimize you. We're going to go sRGB on this map here, starting with blue again. Zero 60A0. Wait, I thought it was Command L to lock. Yeah, Command L. No, I was trying to hoping it would like stay over there. So 0060A0. Dark gray is the shuttle over here in Times Square. Guess we can make this a little bit smaller. 63, 64, 63. So 8A, 8B, 8A. Yeah, there's basically a lot of the work for this app is kind of re-understanding what the MTA is trying to do, because their data is not that great. A lot of it is a lot of the work of this app is data cleanup. Yeah, so now these are the same. We do not want these to be the same. That should be, let's see, do they have the badges on here anywhere? They do for others, but not for the Staten Island Railway. Dragon Dust says, where do you get the data from? Do they have public APIs? Yeah, there's public APIs for the real-time stuff. I think it's api.mta.info. Yeah, you can apply for a license to use their symbols and stuff, and get a key, and you can get a whole bunch of data. They have badges for like lots of the other ones, just not. Yeah, no Staten Island Railway badge up here. Oh, they have this weird gray spot up here. Okay, we might have to do that one creatively, I suppose. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go through the. How can I do this? I do have. I do have the badges. I'll get it off the badge itself. Which is maybe what I should do for. See, this is the thing. Like they have inconsistent data. Do I care more about the color of the badge that they publish? Do I care more about the colors on the map as they publish? And when they disagree, which one wins? I've always kind of said lean on the map, but the map doesn't have the color that I am looking for, unfortunately. So we need to get it from somewhere else. Where is Nova? Nova, here you are. So badges, let's go to the badge for this one. Can I open you in a new window? Open you in the Finder. Yeah, that's the color, all right. I just need to convert it. 1F2264. Really close, really close. Anyway, back to the map for the purple train. Oops, I just did that one. E679. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of very real world though. Like, to really make a good app, there's a lot of extra legwork yeah, you might need to do, especially if you're integrating with some other third party like the MTA where their data is crap. If you're just making a CRM or something, then that's like just kind of basing it off your own kind of designs, and that's well, at least the problems are different. And then the last two, red and green. Do you have many users? Yeah. I don't have the numbers memorized right now, but we do have a bunch of subscribers. Yeah, I guess if you look at the App Store, we have some pretty insanely good reviews. Crap, I did that again. I edited the wrong one. And the reviews definitely keep me going. Okay, let's generate these again. Close some of these windows. Okay, so now we're back here to renders. Why can't I close Safari? Anyway, Dragon Dust says, cool, good to hear that. Yeah, it's very flattering to make something that other people write glowing 5-star reviews about. Okay, let's try this again. That one's a little off. So blue dark. Blue. Brown. Light green. Green. Yeah, that's a lot better. Dragon Dust says, I still struggle with getting reviews and paying customers. That's why I'm trying different kind of apps. Oh, right on. Yeah, it's good to try different things. Yeah, and this is such a much better gray. There's so much better contrast. Like this gray and this white is just too close. Like you can see that like if we literally went with what they say is the official colors, it would not look good. Dragon Dust says maybe someday I'll find a good niche. Yeah, I feel like it was like I'm uniquely positioned to make this app. Like I rode the subway since I was a kid. I rode the subway uh, to go to work like every day. I've rode the subway. Like I care about transit. I know how to write in. I know how to write server side code. I know how to write Android code. Um, and this is app icon. Let's see. Let's delete this. I feel like it didn't get created correctly. Yeah, there we go. App icon white. Okay, we measured, we generated, we added to the app. I guess now we need to kind of look through it, make sure it looks okay. Dragon Dust says, I thought there would already be so many apps for the subway. Maybe you're there at the right time. There were lots of apps, and there continue to be lots of apps for the subway. Google themselves came after me. They made an NYC focused subway app, but I outlived them. They took their own app down. They spent so much money on marketing too. So that it feels good to beat the Google graveyard. Yeah, I'm so much more happy with these colors. Like these grays just look so much better. I do want to fix the order though. Yeah, I think everything is basically timing to some extent. Like the world has to be ready for your message, and you have to have the message at the right time. Some say it's luck. Like how can you actually time something intentionally? I don't know. I guess that's the other thing. Like if I ever want to move away from New York, then all of my work is built into New York. Isn't that? That's why I was trying to find like another app to work on, create like a stream persona so I could stream, uh, coding and like have a backup in case I don't know the subway ever disappears or something. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of lean like, but people like the app. I'm leaning into it. Yeah, my app does have features that other subway apps don't. Other subway apps do have features that I don't yet. Uh, I think mine is the prettiest. um, Dragon Dust says, "Are you working full time on it?" Currently, no, but that is the goal. I am maneuvering every which way I can to grow the app so that I can work on it full time. Currently, I do have a 9 to 5, and it's fine. It's a very fine 9 to 5 job. Just I want to make my own stuff. I want to hire a team. I'm trying to find someone to draw another map for me, um, for a nearby transit system. So we would have 2 transit systems in the app. Um, yeah, really just trying to make this the greatest subway app that I can, which is going to be different than the greatest subway app that someone else can make, and that's okay. Oh, now I don't have an easily divisible by 3 number of icons. Oh, why did this poop out? Unexpectedly found nil. How? App icon white. Is that not what it's called? App icon white. Yeah, it's right here. It matches all the other ones. Is there something else I needed to do? It looks correct to me. I'm a little confused. I remember, was it like last week or 2 weeks ago when we were working on this on stream? What did we do that got around this? I feel like we bumped into something similar. Oh, this message should go at the top, I guess, while we're in here. All right, we had to use UI image, which was weird. We had to like specifically wrap it in UI image for Swift UI. And yeah, we're doing that. Dash white. Is this like an L or something by accident? I can't find it. Why not? Why not? It's right here. It's right here. Well, what string is it trying to load? App icon white, yes. That is the name. Wonder if it's like not getting copied. Maybe you do like a deep clean or something. Dragon Dust says, is the file already in the assets? Yeah, it's right here. You're saying is there another image with that name? I don't think so. If there were, it would load something else with that name. And it crash. It crash again. Why does it crash? Oh, this is slightly different. What if I said icon dot UI image here? Maybe remove and re-add it. Yeah, maybe we'll try that if this doesn't work. Yeah, now we're blowing up here. Oh, now I can't find black. Black is just app icon, which should be there. Yeah, let's try your suggestion. Let's just delete it. App icon dash white. And then renders. It's right here. It's half the size of the other ones. These are all in their 30s, and this one's only 17. Not sure if that means anything, but the app icon without color seems to be missing. Oh yeah, that's in the crap. Yeah, it's not an alternate icon name, so we have to get it a different way. Yeah, those are in, where's my configuration? Yeah, depending on if it's the App Store build or a test flight only build, I use these two. See, these are named exactly the same, and like one of these assets catalogs is in the app, and the other one is not. Is how that works. Show in Finder. It's here. I guess we can look at this content stuff. Let's open this up in Nova. Hello? Show sidebar. Okay. Just set this to white. It looked exactly the same to me. Yeah, this doesn't list everything. Damn. Still crashing. Let's try building it for the main binary. Choose to see ads. Skip the intro. The intro needs to be redone. Yeah, still crashes. If I leave it off, it's fine. It's like of all the things that could have gone wrong today, I was not expecting this one. I wonder if there's somewhere else I need to register it with. Oh, I bet that's what it is. Yeah, so it's like totally fine. So if I search for app icon yellow, let's do it in Nova. I bet there's somewhere else I needed to add this, and I didn't. Yeah, we we have to add it to our info p list. Oh my god. App icon white. And then let's regenerate our Xcode project. Dragon Dust says, does it need to be in a P list or something? Yeah, I forgot about that. So now I'm expecting that it'll work this time, or maybe there'll be something else that I missed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can't see it at all though, because it's white. Uh, uh, oh, what if I go to dark mode? Was it Command Shift A? Toggle. Yeah, Command Shift A. Come on, toggle. Toggle appearance. No, it's still stuck in. Why does the toggle appearance not toggle? Dragon Dust says that's also not working for me. Get it in Xcode. Change it in Xcode? I'm not sure I follow what you mean. See, now we're in dark mode, I guess. Yeah, it looks fine here, and you can see that. Oh, our black is a slightly different black, I guess. Oh, because I didn't update that. I left it as black. I should probably make that match. Next to the view debugger in the bottom. Whoa, when did they change that? Okay, well, thanks for the info. I kind of wish that they hadn't changed that. I would I would have never found that. I'm so glad you were here to tell me about it. Let's see. Yeah, so this needs to be something else. Let's see, underway assets renders. Oops. Dragon Dust says not sure why the shortcut is not working. Maybe a bug. Yeah, must be a new feature. That looks so good though. Yeah, now you can't you can't see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. That's weird. One D 22. Oh yeah. Okay. So for where was it? Guess my color was off by just a little bit. So that's just the two of them. We can just generate all of them again real quick. And then the alternate app icons, we can do the white one again. That's weird. So it's in an asset catalog in the app, but because it's not in an info p list, it crashes when trying to show the image. Like that doesn't make sense. Like just because it's not in the p list, it should still be an image in the apps bundle, right? There we go. Now they match. Command Shift A doesn't work. So I guess it's in here. Okay, I guess we need to change the order. Let's see, so it should be ACE, and then BDFM is orange. And then it should be, let's see, I have a screen with this already. Start with 1, 2, 3. red, green, purple. I guess we do the numbers first. Red, green, purple, blue, orange, light green, brown, blue dark is the last one. There we go. The grays next to each other is a little weird. But I mean, that's the order, right? No, this is not the order. Yellow should be up one. There we go. Okay. I thought that looked wrong. There we go. Looking gorgeous. Okay, let's commit this. Wow, lots of changes. Okay, let's do it in the Git app. Woo. Recolored alternate app icons. Added a white one. Yeah, I really like this app tower, but pushing from it always, it says it always fails, but it actually always works. So that's confusing. Anyway, before we go on to the next thing, I do want to do a little bit of the reading from the book that we're reading through. I went ahead and got the iBooks copy because manually getting copy, like OCRing the text, got to be such a pain in the butt. Yeah, so this is The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. Oh, and let me do a stream marker so this is easy to find. Not clip that. Not sub-only chat. Okay, so the reading from the day is a section called Greatness by The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. He writes, imagine going to live on a mountaintop by yourself forever. You build a home that no one will ever visit. Still, you invest the time and effort to shape the space in which you'll spend your days. The wood, the plates, the pillows, all magnificent, curated to your taste. This is the essence of great art. We make it for no other purpose than creating our version of the beautiful, bringing all of ourself to every project, whatever its parameters and constraints. Consider it an offering, a devotional act. We do the best as we see the best with our own taste, no one else's. We create our art so we may inhabit it ourselves. Measurement of greatness is subjective, like art itself. There is no hard metric. We are performing for an audience of one. If you think, I don't like it, but someone else will, you are not making art for yourself. You found yourself in the business of commerce, which is fine. It just may not be art. There's no bright line between the two. The more formulaic your creation is, the more it hugs the shore of what's been popular, the less like art it's likely to be. And in fact, creativity in that spirit often fails even at its own goals. There is no more valid metric to predict what someone else might enjoy than us liking it ourselves. Fear of criticism, attachment to a commercial result, competing with past work, time and resource constraints, the aspiration of wanting to change the world, and any story beyond, I want to make the best thing I can make, whatever it is, are all undermining forces in the quest for greatness. Instead of focusing on what making this will bring you, focus on what you contribute to this art to make it the best it could possibly be with no limitation. If you're creating something with a solely functional purpose, such as a car designed to reach a certain speed, other intentions may matter. If your project is purely artistic, then redirect your inner voice to focus on pure creative intent. With the objective of simply doing great work, a ripple effect occurs. A bar is set for everything you do, which may not only lift your work to new heights, but raise the vibration of your entire life. It may even inspire others to do their best work. Greatness begets greatness. It's infectious. Yeah, I love this book so much. And it's really been an inspiration in streaming, in my coding, which I guess are my two big things right now. I love the way he starts. It's like, imagine there's no one around. You're in a home in the middle of nowhere, but you would still, right? You would still invest the time and effort to make it into a place you'd want to live. And even with no one else there to enjoy it, you make it the best you can be to your taste. And it's kind of what I did with the Subway app. There already were Subway apps existing. There just wasn't one to my taste. And so we created one to our taste. And we create art so that we may inhabit it ourselves. This is certainly true of useful things like an app, right? I wanted an app to use, and so I'm using it for sure. That's part of it. But I guess kind of as he's been saying in the previous chapters, it's how we learn who we are. We learn who we are by making stuff and observing it. It's now something that's outside of us for us to look at, and we can feel something about ourselves, proud or ashamed or wanting to make it even better next time. Or maybe that's it. Maybe that's kind of a dead end. We made something and now we're going to go in a different direction. But I really like the word inhabit because it rhymes with the idea of this house in the middle of nowhere that you're building for yourself, but also the idea of inhabit of like becoming yourself. Uh, I guess people say be yourself. I would say become yourself, or how he says it here, inhabit yourself, make yourself the best you can be. Uh, I don't like saying it as a command, but I'm not sure how else to phrase it. Yeah, I think the idea that like no one has to like what you like is very freeing, and in fact might be the only way to predict that someone else likes it. Like if I don't like something I make, how am I supposed to expect anyone else to like it? If I like what I made, then at least one person likes it, right? Me. One person benefits from it. I think back to the songs I put on SoundCloud back like over 10 years ago. I still go back and listen to them. I don't think anyone else does. They have like, I don't know, less than 100 listens. I think it's all me going back to listen to them. He tries to make a distinction here about you found yourself in the business of commerce, which is fine. Um, this is a tough one for me. At least for me, I really don't like making things that I think someone else might like. That's kind of against my current philosophy, I guess. I guess for so long I've focused on making stuff for other people that, given the opportunity to, in my free time, make something that I like, uh, yeah, I'm gonna take that. That also makes it sustainable. Like if I don't like what I'm making, I am going to lose interest at some point. Is is what happens for me anyway. Everyone's different and all that. Then sort of as he gets towards the end here, he's talking about things that might get in the way. Fear of criticism. That's something that's definitely held me back. I hear a voice in my head uh, telling me how bad it is. And I guess that's the other kind of thing about making stuff for yourself to inhabit in is because you because I've discovered I can make stuff that I like, my fear of criticism has decreased, in fact. I mean, I think that's kind of always going to be there to some extent, but I'm not afraid of somebody not liking what I put out the way that I used to be. Yeah, this is the commercial result again, which we talked about just recently. I like how he says competing with past work because each new thing we do gets to be a new thing with new rules, with new goals. And it doesn't have to be better than a previous thing. It can also just be good, like making each thing as great as we possibly can. I guess that's my goal. Because of course, I do have the aspiration of wanting to change the world. I do want to change the world. But I guess this is a task that's kind of unmanageable. It at least needs to be broken down into steps if you're actually going to change the world. And so my way of doing that right now is making the best Subway app that I can make. And this is perhaps another way of saying the abundance mindset. Instead of focusing on what I'll get out of making the app, focus on making it the best I possibly can be. Uh, I often say full queue is feels like a limitation. I have so many ideas, but it's also like a blessing, right? That means I can share as many ideas as I want, and I'll still have more. I guess he's saying like with this functional purpose, I don't really quite see it as different. Like I think it's just part of the constraints. I'm not sure if he's splitting hairs or if I'm splitting hairs here. I mean, I guess like this last part here just like reminds me of Michael Jordan, who like played his heart out all the time. One of the greatest for sure, where a bar is set for everything that he did in basketball and lifted the whole sport of basketball to more global awareness. Uh, and yeah, I mean, it's very inspiring to just do the best. Like, how can, how can you watch Michael Jordan and not want to make your own app better? Like it truly is infectious. Um, yeah, I would watch Project Runway at the beginning of working on this app. We were watching Project Runway a lot, and yeah, I was watching people make dresses and stuff, and then I would want to I wanted to work on my app. I was inspired by that show so much to just make stuff. I love making stuff. Cool. So that's it for the reading for today. Let's see what else do we got. Um let's see. We could do some like mixed panel stuff, but that's not really inspiring. You could use some in-app purchase stuff, but that's not that inspiring either. What else is in my to-do list? Ensure all the strings are in a strings file. Oh, haptics when tapping on a map. That would be great. But even this to do needs a little bit of prep. But I guess we could try to do it. So that'd be the MTA map. Yeah, so right now like nothing quite happens when you tap on it, it just like starts up. I mean it just like opens. So what if it also like did a haptic, right? I don't have that, right? Yeah, nothing happens. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Got to feel like the map is reacting to you. Yeah, I guess right here is kind of where we'd want to do it. Haptic ID. What is this thing? Oh, okay. Guess we'll say map popover opened. That's what we want to do. Oh, this is too funny. Okay. I'll just follow the pattern I was using. Maybe we'll clean it up in a little bit. Guess let's copy paste modify. This was all before I made Haptic Studio. I guess I should look at my code over there. Because I know there's a haptic called selection, and that's what I want to trigger. Because it's like something got selected. So where's the built-ins? Oh, it's still still in the app on my phone over the air. Launching app. You're just waiting for that app to launch, I guess. So is it gonna launch or not? It's definitely taking its time. Oh, so it is launching it in the simulator. So this last screen, yeah, so obviously it can't feel anything on the simulator. So how does this work? Oh, it has a different way of triggering, and okay. Oh, it's got its own feedback generator that's outside of all that. Oh. So what is this thing? This is a UI feedback generator, which is an NS object. Okay. So it doesn't quite fit what I'm doing here, huh? Hmm. Yeah, this is one that I don't want it to be custom. I want it to match, match what's built in. So I don't want to make a custom pattern. I just want to use this. How should I refactor my code to make that easy? Yeah, I guess splitting this up here, just this really should be just like play, I guess. And we won't return anything. Maybe something like that. What's it upset about? Call can throw. I guess this doesn't have to be its own little method. I guess we can just inline this. I think that's fine. Oh, this should just be inlined. Okay. It's so nice working in my own code. I can just change it. Guess there's no way to actually. Oh, maybe I can run it on my phone. I'm like, there's no way to actually test this. Like, wait a minute. We have technology. Okay, let's run the alpha on my iPhone. I 'Cause- 'Cause this doesn't have to be its own little method. I guess we can just inline this. I think that's fine. Okay, let's run the alpha on my iPhone. Building, building. All right, and then we want to do QuickTime so I can show it off. What is it? Like new movie? Yeah, new movie recording. Cool. I feel the haptic. Yeah, that's much better. That like feels that feels good. I am happy about that. Was there like no 7 train? Oh, what's going on with the 7 train? 3 shuttle buses though. Cool. That was a nice little thing. Oh, and I guess I guess I should make sure I didn't pull the refresh. Yeah, that's still working. Okay. Wonderful. You can check that off the checklist. Cool. Got just a few more minutes here. Does anybody have any questions? I'm not sure I'm going to start the next thing yet because don't have that much time left for today's session. But I am here every Sunday starting at 2 p.m. doing my live coding, and throughout the week I do a work with me stream where I work on a client project, but without the screen showing, without my face showing. I show scenery videos around the city, kind of surprising, serene corners of the city, and it's a lot of fun. We play some music, talk about coding in the chat. Oh, I guess we could start to look at Android in-app purchases. That is a big one.